Hello, my dear friends. Hope you all be fine and doing well. Thank you so much for joining me again. Thank you so much for joining in your channel. My dear friends, today I brought you a very fantastic video. And in this video, I'm going to show you a very tricky trap. So watch the video till the end and enjoy from this video. So my dear friends, in this game, your opponent is simply starting the game by pushing the pawn into e4, as he is controlling the center by pushing his pawn. So in his response, you just simply push the pawn into e5, and you are also controlling the center by pushing your pawn into e5. Now in this position, your opponent is simply taking his knight into f3, and he is preparing to attack to your pawn in the center. So in this position, you just simply take your knight into c6 and also defend from your pawn. In this position, your opponent is taking his bishop into c4, and he is getting ready to go castle. In this position, my dear friends, you have different. So in this position, you are not going to do that, and you are going to trap your opponent, and you have something in your pawn. So because of that reason, you are just simply taking your knight out to f6, and also you are attacking to your opponent's pawn in the center. In this position, my dear friends, when you take your knight into f6, you weakened the position of this pawn, and in this way your opponent can attack to this pawn by 2 force. From the other hand, you should keep in mind that when you are taking your knight into f6, you are allowing your opponent to bring his knight and attack to your pawn. So in fact, it is the trap that you are forcing your opponent to do such a move. So in this position, if your opponent knows the trap, so he will not move his knight. Instead, he will go to castle. But in this position, if he doesn't have any idea how your opponent is taking his knight into g5 and attacking to the weak pawn by 2 force. So your opponent is attacking. So my dear friends, in this position, in previous video, in previous trap, I showed you how you can play different games against this variation. But in this video, I'm going to show you, you have to trap your opponent in another way. And in this position, you can just simply push the pawn into d5. By pushing the pawn into d5, you are attacking to your opponent's bishop. And from other hand, you are defending from your pawn, because now your opponent does not have this option to capture your pawn, because now you have this option to simply capture it by your king, as you blocked the connection between the bishop and the knight in here. So in this position, my dear friends, majority of the players, they are simply capturing the pawn and attacking to your knight. So you should not worry about your knight. You just simply place your knight in the center by taking it into d4. My dear friends, when you place your knight into d4, you can control all the center. And one of the best option for your opponent is pushing the pawn into d6. And the reason behind pushing the pawn into d6 is still having this option to attack to your pawn by 2 force. So my dear friends, in this position, so you can take back your knight, but it is not a good idea. So you have a brilliant move, and that is capturing the pawn by your queen. So in this position, when your opponent is seeing that you capture the pawn by his queen, so he is thinking that why I should not capture the pawn and attack to the rook and the queen. It would be better choice. So therefore, he would choose this option. And now attacking to your queen and attacking to your rook. In this position, my dear friends, you just simply take your queen into c6. And the reason behind this move, you are attacking to your opponent's bishop and you are attacking to the free pawn. So in this position, your opponent is in a critical situation. For example, if your opponent decides to capture the rook, so in here you are simply capturing the pawn and attacking to your opponent's rook. So in this position, in any case, your opponent is not ready to lose his rook. So that's why your opponent is taking his rook into f1. It is the best square for your opponent's rook. So in here you have the base move, and that is giving a brilliant check by your queen. So when you are giving this brilliant check by your queen, so in this position your opponent has two options. The first one is covering this check by his queen, and the second option is covering this check by his bishop. For example, if your opponent decides to cover this check by his queen, so simply you are capturing the queen by your knight. So in this position, when your opponent cover the check by his bishop, so you have checkmate in only one move. Can you find it, my dear friends? So pause the video and find the checkmate in only one move and write it in comment section below. So if you are not able to find it, so it is not a big issue, I'm going to show you. And here, my dear friends, you have this fantastic check. You are having this fantastic check and giving a mate for your knight. So your opponent cannot capture your knight because it is pinned by your queen. So in this way, you can give a very fantastic checkmate to your opponent. So my dear friends, coming back to the main lines, in this position, when you took your queen into c6, what happens that if your opponent push the pawn? For example, if your opponent push the pawn, so in this position, you can simply capture the bishop. Also, it is not a good move for your opponent. So coming back to other lines, in this position, if your opponent decides to take back his bishop into b3 and still has eye on his knight, again you are going for the previous line and capturing the pawn. So in this position also your opponent is not losing his rook, he is saving his rook by taking it into f1. Again you have this brilliant check, but in here there is only one option, because in this position your opponent took back his bishop. So now he has only one option, and that is covering the check by his queen. So whenever your opponent cover the check by his queen, so you simply capture the queen and giving a fantastic checkmate. So coming back to the other lines, that is possible that your opponents can play against you. My dear friends, it is a very bad situation for your opponent. For example, in this position, if your opponent decides to go castle, also you are simply capturing the bishop. So whenever you capture the bishop, so your opponent has only this option. So now by taking your queen simply back to g8, you can trap your opponent's knight. Wherever your opponent take his knight, so you are simply capturing by your pawn. So in this position, my dear friends, you are in a winning position and you can win the game. So your next move would be taking your bishop, going to castle, and also you can attack from this side, as your opponent is not in a good position. His rooks are locked in here, and also it is difficult for him to survive. So thank you so much, my dear friends, for watching this fantastic video, and I hope you enjoyed from watching this video. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel, share it with your friends and family members. So in this way you are motivating me to make lots of good videos in the future. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.